a YouTube, este es HylianSiv. Bienvenido a mi canal para otro vídeo. Vamos a reaccionar al Nintendo Direct, que era de los indies. Vamos a verlo juntos, pero voy a reaccionar solamente a las mejores partes, así que no creo que lo pongamos completo aquí en el canal. Solamente voy a dejar las partes que me parecieron más interesantes. Así que nada, vamos allá. Tiene un art style bien interesante. Las animaciones están bien perras. ¿Ese era Zeus? El soundtrack.
Again. Got you that time.
Hades. Super cool. Pero me hubiese gustado ver un poquito de gameplay, a menos que me lo pongan ahora, no sé.
On behalf of our small team at Supergiant Games, I am really excited to announce our roguelike dungeon crawler Hades is coming to Nintendo Switch. You play as the immortal prince of the underworld, trying to escape hell. And each time you die, it's like coming home. You advance the story, get stronger, and gear up for your next escape attempt.
Okay.
It's a game you can sink dozens of hours into, and if you've already done so on PC, you'll be able to transfer your progress to the Nintendo Switch version with cross-saves.
Yeah.
So if you like the fast-paced action, rich atmosphere, and character-driven storytelling of our past titles like Bastion and Transistor, we think you'll find something to love in Hades.
Oh, so ellos de los creadores de Bastion y Transistor. De hecho,
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World.
Switch, y también los
I
tenía
look
en PC
forward
hace
at some
mucho
games
tiempo.
making their way to Nintendo Switch. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
And that was a look into the Greek mythology-inspired dungeon crawler, Hades, from Supergiant Games.
In this game, you'll ally with members of the Greek pantheon, wield truly legendary weapons, and fight your way through the underworld as you attempt to escape the god of the dead.
Unleash the fury of Olympus when Hades makes its console debut on Nintendo Switch this autumn.
Me gustó mucho el gameplay, se ve muy bonito.
Wow, Ariko, are we back in the 90s? It's so radical.
Yeah.
With all of its groovy GIFs, animated mouse pointers, and amazingly useful toolbars,
Ya dijo GIF.
Hypnospace Outlaw is a portal back to the early days of the internet.
Qué chulo,
You
de
mean
verdad.
GIF, right? Scour the weirdest corners of
GIF.
the net, dodge computer viruses, and hunt down hackers and other virtual villains as you seek to crack cases on the digital streets of Hypnospace.
You won't have to wait long to start cruising through cyberspace. Hypnospace Outlaw launches August 27th on Nintendo Switch. You can pre-order the game or download a demo of it from Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, qué chulo.
Flowing through the seas of time, memories that were left behind, bring us closer to the end of this journey, where we grew as friends. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all, but it's okay, we'll be together, my friend.
Spiritfarer. Se ve adorable el art style. Oh.
In this cozy management game, make some lasting memories before you have to say a final farewell to those not long for this world.
As the Spiritfarer Stella, help the spirits of the dead make their way into the afterlife by transporting them across the seas on your handcrafted ferry.
Me encanta el concepto. I love it.
Befriend passengers, customize your boat, explore an imaginative world, or just go wherever the wind takes you. While you may be transporting your spirit friends to the afterlife, it doesn't mean you can't have a little fun along the way.
You'll be able to set sail very soon, as Spiritfarer makes its maiden voyage on Nintendo Switch later today.
Me gusta la voz de ese tipo. No sé por qué está gritando tanto. Me encanta como muchos de estos juegos indie perfeccionan el estilo y el arte de lo que eran los videojuegos en los 90. En vez de que sea un arte perdido y muerto, es como que continúa. Y hay un market, ¿no? Hay un público para esto. Garden Story. Se ve bien bonito, honestamente. No sé si lo compraría.
I'm the developer for Garden Story. One of my goals for Garden Story is to inspire community stewardship and showcase the importance of coming together to help one another when times get tough. I hope players enjoy the world that I've created and perhaps learn to call it a home away from home.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Rose City Games. We're proud to be working with Picogram to bring this game to life and super excited to announce Garden Story will be coming to Nintendo Switch, which means you'll be able to hang with fruity friends both at home and on the go.
The time is right, and there's a community to save in the wholesome action-adventure game Garden Story.
While newly appointed Guardian Concord may only be a grape fresh off the vine, it's up to them to help rebuild their community and stave off the dangerous rot.
Cultivate friendships, gather precious resources, and restore buildings to help unite the grove, so everyone can enjoy the fruits of their labor together.
Garden Story will bloom on Nintendo Switch next year.
You've crash-landed on an alien world, and the only way to go is down.
Surrounded by water on all sides,
Este
dive
juego
into
que
the
se
depths
pasaba
of
jugando
Subnautica's vast oceans to collect resources, craft underwater structures, and uncover just what happened to this watery world.
If you really want to delve deep, build your own submarine and discover the exotic flora and fauna that call this planet home. Just watch out for some of the more aggressive animals that may not take kindly to your expeditions.
And for explorers seeking a frozen adventure, the sequel, Subnautica Below Zero, will have divers trying to survive the frigid temperatures of Planet 4546b. Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero will both launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
Me parece tan curioso como siempre son los desarrolladores indie los que se atreven a hacer cosas que realmente
really
son originales.
As young game designer to be, Takeshi, your goal is to entertain your little brother Hiroshi with the latest chapter of your game in this charming RPG.
Choose the monsters that Hiroshi faces on his quest and craft cool challenges, but don't make things too difficult. You'll need to strike a delicate balance to make your game a truly unforgettable adventure.
Discover this heartwarming tale of brotherly bonding when Takeshi and Hiroshi launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
So, el hermano mayor es un desarrollador de videojuegos y tú haces los jueguitos para tu hermanito. Oh, esto me encanta. Wow, yo dije, quizá no salga todo en el video, pero es que hasta ahora todo me gusta. Me encantan estos estilos artísticos diferentes, estos matices y sabores y colores y sonidos distintos de lo que por lo general se vende con los AAA. Es siempre lo mismo. Raji, an ancient epic. Okay, se ve bien.
Hi, I'm Shruti Ghosh, one of the co-founders and art directors at Nodding Heads Games. I'm here to talk to you about our very first title, Raji, an Ancient Epic. Raji is an action-adventure game set in ancient India. that dives deep into the rich tapestry of Indian culture, taking inspiration from Hindu and Balinese mythology.
Yes.
All of us here at the studio have grown up hearing such wonderful Hindu tales of epic proportions, surrounded by architectural marvels and the vast diversity India has to offer. We hope you'll enjoy playing Raji as much as we have loved and enjoyed making it.
Defend the world against the forces of the mighty demon lord in Raji, an ancient epic.
In this intense action-adventure, mastering divine weapons such as the fearsome Sharanga bow and the three-pronged Trishula is vital to your survival.
Okay.
With the striking art based on ancient Pahari paintings and the medieval architecture of Rajasthan, this is an adventure unlike any you've seen before.
Me encanta porque aunque esté en
Polish your
India,
weapons and get ready to battle.
tiene ese
when
sabor
Raji,
bien
an
tipo
ancient epic,
Prince of Persia.
releases later today as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
From decorating the rooms to attracting new customers to managing your guests, there's barely a dull moment in quaint management adventure, Bear and Breakfast.
As fresh-faced innkeeper Hank, it's your job to turn this dilapidated shack into a thriving B&B.
Customize each room to your heart's content, increase your establishment's reputation, and watch as customers flood in to stay at your little slice of paradise. Did we mention Hank's a bear?
Just be careful about what dwells deep within the forest as your business expands. You never know what secrets are hiding out there in the wilderness.
Be among the first to book your reservation when Bear and Breakfast launches on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive next year.
Lace up your walking boots, Ariko. We're going on a hike.
Wow, ese juego parece que
Explore
fue
the
hecho en 3D
peaceful
en
mountain landscapes
DS.
of Hawk Peak Provincial Park in a short hike, a game all about going at your own pace.
Qué chulo se ve eso, loco.
Whether you stick to the marked trails or go a wandering through the backcountry, there's plenty to discover as you take in the world around you.
Se ve
You can even
hermoso.
find some treasure hidden off the beaten path.
Me recuerda a
Make sure to say hi
Phantom
to the other
Hourglass.
hikers
Esa es la
making their
Phantom
way around
Hourglass,
the
el
park
estilo.
too. They're bound to lend you a helping hand. You
Tiene
can
algo de
even go for
Zelda,
a jaunt on the water, should the mood strike you.
pero es mucho más que esto.
You'll be able to hit the trail very soon, as a short hike launches later today on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive.
Creo que me lo voy a comprar. Me gustó. From the creators of Rings. A Tale of Cards and Deception. Me encanta porque no sé, me trae una sonrisa. O sea, yo no soy muy bueno jugando cartas. Y siempre me ha gustado como que aprender diferentes juegos y nunca acabo de hacerlo. Y no sé, a lo mejor aprendo con un juego así.
Card Shark, a new game from Neria, the team that brought you reigns, kings and queens. On Card Shark, I have two roles. I am both the artist and the card sheet. As a wild card of its genre, our game will teach you real card tricks and manipulations. We are thrilled to bring Card Shark to the Nintendo Switch.
Qué presentación más rara la de él.
Fleece and cheat your way to the top of 18th century French society in Card Shark, a new adventure that's all about playing your cards right.
As you move from the parlor to the king's table, build up your array of card tricks and use your ill-gotten gains to buy your way into some truly high-stakes games.
Me recuerda al multiplayer de...
Just make sure you don't get caught.
de los
Your
Red Dead
fellow
Redemption.
gamesters do not take kindly to
Digo, no es
cheats.
multiplayer necesariamente, aunque sí. Pero los juegos de
Card
cartas de
Shark
Red Dead.
will make its opening gambit on
Los
Nintendo
minijuegos, quise
Switch
decir.
in 2021.
Se ven interesantes siempre. Porque eso de lootear y coger mucho gear siempre es bueno. Siempre es cool, no sé. Bien adictivo. Torchlight 3.
Fame, glory, and gear await in the land of Novestria, and it's up to you and fellow heroes of the frontier to go and find them.
Set a century after the events of the previous game, Torchlight 3 tasks you with delving into the foul dungeons of Alburn to take on powerful foes and collect more precious treasure.
For those who wish to flaunt their glittering hoard, you can build your own forts, where you can upgrade and show off your gear to the world.
And animal lovers will be happy to know that pets make their return, complete with their own skill sets to assist you on your journey for even shinier plunder.
Este es el tercer
Your
Torchlight.
legend awaits when Torchlight
Nunca he jugado
3
un
comes to
Torchlight en mi
Nintendo
vida.
Switch this
Pero ayer
autumn.
vi en la tienda
And when it
que el
does,
segundo estaba bien
adventurers on
barato.
Nintendo Switch
En
will get
especial.
this exclusive red fairy pet.
Así que puede ser
I
que
don't
me
know
compre
about
ese.
you, Tyler, but
Nada
I
más que
feel
para
like
ver-
I'm in an
saciar la
optical
curiosidad.
illusion.
Manifold Garden draws inspiration from physics-defying artworks to create some truly mind-bending puzzles where gravity is yours to manipulate.
A uno de mis
You'll
hermanos le
need to change
encantaría
your
este.
perspective if you hope to navigate
juego.
through these infinitely repeating structures. Don't worry about falling infinitely, though. Gravity will bring you right back where you started, should you take a wrong turn.
What the fuck?
Wrap your head around these perspective-twisting puzzles soon.
As Manifold Garden
Manifold
releases
Garden.
later today on Nintendo Switch.
That one's interesting. Se lo voy a enseñar a mi hermano para que lo vea. Oh, ese gameplay está bien chulo. Yo a veces me pregunto cómo esta gente puede seguir innovando los mismos side-scrollers. Que es un tipo de jugabilidad que ya está tan y tan utilizado, tan gastado. Y muchas veces estos indie developers me sorprenden con unas cosas bien originales dentro del genre de side-scrolling. Save the Afterlife. Evergate. Me gusta, tiene
Hi,
un flow bien
my name's
chulo.
Kent. I'm the director of Evergate.
Me
And I'm
gusta todo.
Cynthia, and I'm the lead artist on Evergate. Evergate has been a passion project for the last 4 years. It is a dreamlike 2D puzzle platformer set in the afterlife, where you must guide a childlike spirit named Key on a journey through life, death, space, and time.
With Evergate, we wanted to introduce a fresh, new mechanic, the Soul Flame, that gives players an extraordinary flexibility in how they navigate the afterlife, while also giving an experience with heartfelt emotion that we hope will touch players with its innocence and humanity.
Thank you to everyone who has supported us in making this dream a reality. We are extremely excited to be bringing Evergate to the Nintendo Switch.
Help Key traverse the afterlife in Evergate, a haunting yet beautiful adventure from Stone Lantern Games.
As you journey through this
La
ethereal
música es
world,
mágica.
use Key's powerful soul flame to
Mágica,
slow down
mágica.
time and unleash the unexpected powers hidden within the mysterious crystals that dot the landscape.
With clever use of the Soul Flame, unlock the power of multiple crystals to solve challenging puzzles.
Experience this touching story about two kindred spirits when Evergate launches later today on Nintendo Switch. It's almost time for us to wrap this up, but before we go, here's a quick glimpse at even more indie games that our partners from around the world are currently hard at work on. Let's check them out.
Hey, 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 hey. Man, that was a bum.
And that's
Some
our
bum
show.
music.
Thank you so much to all of them. Was that you, Tyler?
Oh no, they're loose!
Roll the trailer. Roll the trailer!
Ah, este puto juego que yo tengo que jugarlo, maldita sea. Ah, son 2. Oh, no. No me digas que es multiplayer o algo así. Two horrible geese. Oh man, I am gonna love this game. Voy a traerlo al canal. Lo voy a comprar y lo voy a traer al canal. Me encanta este puto juego. Y todavía es la hora que no lo juego. A free-to-player update coming September 23. Also coming soon. Una versión física de... Ok. Voy a esperar la versión física.
Is it over?
Me gustó.
Woo! As always, it was a pleasure.
Bueno, pues entonces esa es la presentación del Indies World de Nintendo. ¿Qué les pareció? A mí me pareció bien entretenida y de verdad no esperaba que me gustara tanto de lo que vi. Y honestamente hay que dársela a estos desarrolladores independientes que de verdad aprovechan el hecho de que no son AAA ni que el mundo entero esté esperando algo específico de ellos, porque y si de lo contrario se quejan o los cancelan o lo que sea, al ellos verse con la libertad creativa de hacer lo que quieran, especialmente si son gente que paga sus propios desarrollos o encuentran la forma de hacerlo, se nota ese músculo creativo que por lo general no está presente tanto ya en los juegos AAA que se venden por ahí. Entonces eso para mí es bien notable. Es que hay creatividad, hay conceptos raros, hay nuevas formas de hacer lo mismo de antes. Es como que mind blowing. Y honestamente la Nintendo Switch lleva semanas teniendo un montón de juegos en la eShop en precios especiales. Y yo me he vuelto loco. Yo tengo que haber gastado tanto, pero solamente por el hecho de que la mayoría los conseguía por chavería. Juegos a $1, $2, $10, juegos que por lo general me saldrían muchísimo más caros y son juegos buenos. Entonces voy a ver si hago un video sobre eso, presentando una de las cuantas cosas que creo que yo debería recomendar en el Nintendo Switch, o mejor dicho, los juegos que he comprado últimamente en el Switch, o a lo mejor lo llame como que tengo en el Switch, o a lo mejor un video tipo Let's Play donde me pongo a probar un juego tras de otro a ver qué tal, porque he comprado mucho pero no los he probado, al menos no todos. Así que no sé, díganme ustedes qué les interesa, los que llegaron hasta el final, y si nadie comenta nada, pues haré lo que me dé la gana, porque al final del día este es mi canal. Nada, díganme qué les pareció la presentación Indies de Nintendo, y díganme si les gusta este formato de video para seguir haciéndolo más corrido. Y nada, nos vemos en la próxima. Chao. Hey, gracias por ver este video. No olvides suscribirte y compartir con tus amigos. Si quieres apoyar al canal, en la descripción hay enlaces sobre cómo hacerlo, y aquí tienes 2 videos más